Have you ever had the strange feeling that someone, somewhere, suddenly started thinking about you with an intensity they couldn't ignore? As if your energy quietly reached their heart without a single word being spoken? Today's message is for those who believe that certain connections are too powerful to disappear forever. If this message found you today, perhaps it is not by accident. Perhaps there is a reason your heart felt guided here. Right now, your soulmate is going through a powerful emotional awakening. Something unexpected has happened deep inside them. A realization they tried to avoid has become impossible to ignore. For a long time, they convinced themselves they could continue without you. They distracted themselves with work, responsibilities, friends, and daily routines. They believed time would make their emotions disappear. But instead of fading, those feelings became stronger with every passing day. Why did this happen? Because true connections don't disappear simply because people create distance. Genuine emotional bonds have a way of returning when the timing is right. Every lesson, every challenge, every moment apart begins revealing what truly matters. And now your soulmate is beginning to understand something that once seemed impossible. They are realizing that life feels incomplete without your presence. This realization didn't happen overnight. It came through countless small moments. Quiet evenings when they wished they could hear your voice. Happy occasions that somehow felt empty because they wanted to share them with you. Difficult days when they instinctively wished you were beside them, offering comfort. They started noticing that every important moment somehow reminded them of you. At first, they ignored these thoughts. Then they questioned them. Finally, they accepted them. That acceptance changed everything. Sometimes the universe allows distance not as punishment, but as preparation. People often need space to discover the true value of someone they once took for granted. Without distance, many never realize how deeply another person impacts their happiness. Your soulmate had to experience life without your energy before understanding just how important you truly are. But there is another reason behind this sudden realization. While they were changing, you were changing too. You became stronger, wiser, more patient. You learned lessons through your own struggles. Instead of chasing what was uncertain, you focused on becoming a better version of yourself. Even if there were moments of sadness, disappointment, or confusion, you continued growing. Growth creates powerful energy. That energy cannot remain unnoticed forever. Your soulmate has started feeling the difference. They may not fully understand why, but something keeps pulling their attention back toward you. Your confidence, your resilience, your emotional strength have become impossible for them to ignore. The universe often waits until both hearts are ready before bringing clarity. Maybe this is that moment. Maybe this is why you felt guided to hear these words today. Your soulmate is beginning to see you differently than ever before. They no longer remember only your smile or your conversations. They remember how safe they felt around you. They remember how you encouraged them during difficult moments. They remember your kindness, your loyalty, your patience, and your ability to understand them without judgment. These memories have become louder than their fears. Fear once convinced them to stay silent. Now love is becoming louder. And love has a powerful way of replacing fear. Have you noticed how life sometimes removes people only so they can return with greater appreciation? Many meaningful relationships experience periods of silence before reaching a deeper level of understanding. Time teaches lessons that words alone never could. Your soulmate has learned one of those lessons. They've discovered that success feels incomplete without someone meaningful to celebrate with. Achievements lose excitement when the right person isn't standing beside you. Happiness becomes temporary when the heart still searches for the one connection that truly feels like home. That is exactly what they are experiencing now. They are asking themselves difficult questions. Why did I walk away emotionally? Why didn't I express my feelings sooner? Why did I think I could replace someone who made me feel understood? Each question brings them closer to one answer. You. Not because you are perfect, but because your connection touched something inside them that no one else could reach. This doesn't mean everything will instantly become easy. Every meaningful relationship requires honesty, patience, forgiveness, and mutual effort. Real love is not about perfection. It is about choosing each other again after understanding what truly matters. And your soulmate is beginning to understand. Perhaps they have recently seen someone who reminded them of you. Perhaps they heard a song that brought back forgotten emotions. Perhaps they visited a familiar place where memories suddenly returned. Life has a mysterious way of awakening hearts exactly when they are ready. Nothing is random. Even the smallest reminder can completely transform someone's perspective. While they are experiencing this awakening, your own journey remains important. Continue becoming the person you are meant to be. Continue believing in your dreams. Continue protecting your peace. Never stop building a life that makes you proud regardless of who enters or leaves it. Ironically, the strongest relationships often appear when two people stop trying to force the timing and begin trusting the process instead. Your soulmate feels your absence because your presence once brought them comfort they never fully appreciated. Now they understand. Comfort cannot always be replaced. Trust cannot always be rebuilt with someone new. Certain souls leave fingerprints on the heart forever. You became one of those souls. They are beginning to notice little signs everywhere. Random thoughts about you appear without warning. Memories return during ordinary moments. They catch themselves smiling at conversations they once forgot. Even when they try focusing elsewhere, their heart quietly returns to you. This is what emotional awakening feels like. It isn't loud. It isn't dramatic. It is persistent. Every day becomes another reminder that something important is missing. And slowly they recognize exactly what that missing piece is. You may wonder whether this realization will lead to action. Only they can decide when courage becomes stronger than fear. But one thing is certain. Awareness always comes before change. Someone cannot move toward what they haven't first recognized. Your soulmate has now recognized the truth hiding inside their own heart. That truth is becoming impossible to silence. Meanwhile, your responsibility is not to wait in fear or anxiety. Your responsibility is to remain open to happiness, grateful for your journey, and confident in your own worth. Never believe your value depends on another person's decision. You are valuable because of who you are, not because someone finally realizes it. Ironically, when you stop doubting yourself, others begin seeing your light more clearly. That is exactly why this moment feels different. Your soulmate isn't simply missing you. They are realizing your importance. There is a huge difference. Missing someone can be temporary. Understanding someone's value can change an entire future. If your paths are truly meant to cross again, they will do so at the right moment, when both of you have grown into the people you needed to become. Until then, trust your journey, keep your heart open, and never lose faith in your own purpose. Sometimes the greatest love stories begin with one simple realization. I never wanted to lose you. And sometimes that realization arrives only after someone understands they cannot imagine life without the person who always made their world feel complete. So take this message as encouragement to continue moving forward with confidence. Believe in your own growth. Believe that every challenge has shaped you for something meaningful. Whether this connection returns tomorrow, next month, or later, never stop becoming the incredible person you were created to be. Because the most attractive quality you can ever possess is not chasing love. It is becoming someone whose light naturally inspires love to find its way back. And perhaps at this very moment, your soulmate is finally realizing that the brightest light they have been searching for has always been you.